I met with a person named Carlos. Nice guy. Carlos's mother-in-law decided to visit him from overseas. She unfortunately took ill and ended up in the hospital. The family was absolutely devastated. Luckily, she was able to improve and got out of the hospital. But at that point, upon leaving the hospital, Carlos and his family were presented with a bill for over $150,000 that needed to be paid. Carlos went to family, he went to friends, he borrowed from credit cards, lines of credits, did everything he could to pay the bill, which he did. But now he was left with a big bill in his hand to still pay. When Carlos came to see me, he was depressed, had overwhelming feelings of helplessness and confusion. He was lost, not knowing where to turn next. Usually counseling appointments are solution-based, focused on educating consumers on the best option to improve their financial situation and pay their debt. In this first appointment with Carlos, we didn't discuss any financial details. We simply talked about what was going on in his life. We are not therapists, but we find that it often helps just to let someone talk about their problems. My journey with Carlos involved the initial meeting combined with many additional meetings afterward. He needed to gather information, keep track of his expenses so that we can determine exactly what he could afford to repay his debt with. His creditors were approached and asked to agree to a plan to help Carlos pay off the debt. The creditors all accepted. The debt was originally scheduled to be paid off in 5 years, but he actually paid it off earlier. Carlos took control of his situation by keeping track of his expenses, living within a budget, and staying financially disciplined each and every month.